Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Guys, this football club, this football club's a joke. This football club is literally a joke, guys. I'm sick and tired of them now. FSG out. Let's talk about it. Just don't laugh! You'll go insane! This club, this football club is a joke. I hate this football club. I'm going to say it right now. I hate my football club at times. I really do. I just, sometimes I sit here and think, I love my football club, but I don't like them. I love them, but I don't like them. What's going on? Like, literally, what is going on? As things stand, Tyler, I'm not Liverpool material. Morton won't be going anywhere with Jurgen Klopp leaning towards him, keeping him on board. What is going on? Literally, guys, what's going on? I just, oh, it's a travesty. I don't know what is going on. This Jem will be happy. Oh, what is going on here? James Pearce has wrote this, so I don't know if it's true or not. It more likely is. Tyler Morton won't be going anywhere with Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp. The words they're using is Jurgen Klopp, not the owners, not any. Jurgen Klopp is leaning towards keeping him on board. Why? What is Jurgen saying that I'm not? What is Jurgen seeing that I'm not? I don't. I don't get it. I don't get it because if we're stockpiling players, we're not going to buy players. This is my guys. This is my issue with everything. If you stockpile players, we're not to go to buy players, and this is my issue. This might not even be an issue of Tyler Morton not being good enough either. It's nothing like that. He was on loan to Blackburn. This is meant to be the big Liverpool rebuild, and we're keeping players like Tyler Morton, who's so far down the pecking order. He went out on loan. He's not that level. He could have a good professional career, but why are we keeping players like Tyler Morton around? Why are we stockpiling players? We're meant to be going out there and buying players. Klopp should have no say on this whatsoever. Now, James Pearce is coming out and saying Jurgen Klopp's the reason, like he's leaning towards keeping him. If Jurgen Klopp's leaning towards keeping him, then Jurgen Klopp, you and me have got to have a talk, son. You and me have got to have a conversation one-on-one privately so no one else can see the beating I'm about to give you. Because I don't know what is going through your mind, son. What is going through your mind? I don't get this. I really don't get this. And then there's news today that we're willing to loan Nat Phillips to Middlesbrough. We're willing to loan Nat Phillips to Middlesbrough. Why? Sell him. Why are we loaning Nat Phillips? Sell the bloke. Like, right, Nat, we're going to loan your son. You're about 37 years of age now. You've been at Liverpool for 15 years. We're never going to sell you. We're just going to keep loaning you. Because apparently we're waiting for his market value to go up. It's Nat frigging Phillips. Sell him for £3 million. Just let him off the books. Why are we loaning him? What are we doing? Like, this club is a joke. I want to know who's in charge of this football club. Like, who is in charge of this football club? Because it's a joke. It's an absolute dross. An absolute, utter dross. What are we doing? What is this football club become? Oh, Tyler Morton, you can stay at Liverpool and Nat Phillips will let you go on loan to Middlesbrough. Why? Sell both of them. What? I literally don't. I literally don't get this football club. You know, I'm looking at Man City. Man City are looking at selling Cole. Is it Cole Palmer? And they turned down 35 million quid. They want close to 50 million quid for Cole Palmer. That's what City want. They're not looking to loan him. I'll go and get some experience somewhere else, Cole Palmer. You're a good footballer, but you're just not right for Man City just yet. But we think in a year or two's time, you could be the next big thing. We'll loan you out to Chelsea. No, they're not doing that. They want to get rid. Like, if Cole Palmer wants to go, we will sell his ass. What do Liverpool do? We keep Nat Phillips for years and years and years and years and years and years and years, and then loan him to Middlesbrough. Just take the cut. I don't know what they're looking for Nat Phillips in valuation. 3 million to do. I'll tell you what I'd do. A bag of chips and a can of Coke. That would do for Nat Phillips. If I knew I was going to get a bag of chips, loads of salt and vinegar on it, and a can of Coke, I would let Nat Phillips leave. What are we doing? Like, it's shambolic. You know, it's shambolic in a way. Just let them go. We need one midfielder. I'm not even asking for two players in. I just want one midfielder to come in and just bolster the squad a little bit. Yeah, that's all I want. I'm not asking a lot as a Liverpool fan. Some Liverpool fans are asking for like two midfielders and a left-sided centre back and all that. I'm not even asking for that. I'm just asking for one midfielder and I'll be happy. Get me one midfielder in. One midfielder in and I'll be happy. Why does this T-shirt make my shoulders look massive? Or is it just me? This Liverpool top makes my shoulders look huge. I don't know why. But just get one in. Just get one in. I'm only wanting one man. I just want one. I don't get what we're doing. We sell Jordan Henderson for 12 million, but we loan Nat Phillips to Middlesbrough when we don't want him. Jurgen Klopp has made it perfectly clear he does not want Nat Phillips in his football side. He doesn't use Nat Phillips. He will not use Nat Phillips. The emergency of the emergency of the emergency is the only time he's going to use Nat Phillips. If everyone is dead or Virgil's got one leg, if Virgil's got one leg and he will still use Virgil over Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips is not wanted by our manager. Why are we loaning him? He's 27 years of age. The guy needs to go on and have a career. We're doing it. We're doing a disservice to bloody. We're doing a disservice to Nat Phillips. And now I'm here. He's going to Celtic. I've just got it on my Twitter right now. So he's going to Celtic on loan. That would be a great move for him. But go to Celtic permanently. Have a career in Scotland, Nat Phillips. Nat Phillips in Celtic for 4 years will win everything in Scotland and have a good career. Why are we going? I'll go out on loan. We'll see you next summer, son. Go and have a nice year in Scotland. Who wants a nice year in Scotland? No one. Just sell him. Oh, it's just, I am so disillusioned with this club right now. I'm so disillusioned with this club right now. And big up to everyone in the chat commenting. Much love to all you guys. And you're right, like one is not enough. We probably need 2 or 3, and I agree with you. But I'm just looking at it from a thing of like one will do, like just do something sort of scenario right now. Just do something. Just do something. It's if we end up with Calvin Phillips, on an emergency loan on Friday afternoon, I live 200 miles away from Liverpool. I might just have to get the train up there and do something about this, because if we get Calvin Phillips on loan, oh God, City are looking to try and bring Núñez in. Yeah, City are trying to beat Núñez in for Wolves. Yeah, right. For apparently 60-odd million pound bid looks like it's going to happen. Right, so they get Núñez in with Kovacic there as well, and the other players they've got. They don't need Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips will be allowed to leave Man City. If Liverpool get Calvin Phillips on loan, and I ain't got nothing wrong with Phillips as a footballer. It's just that he's always injured, and I'm sick of buying injured footballers all the time. Constantly, we buy injured footballers. Oh, Kanate, he's a good player. Yeah, Ibrahim Kanate is a fantastic centre back. The man can't stay fit. Thiago, an exceptional footballer. He can't stay fit. So Calvin Phillips is a decent footballer. He's not a bad little player. He really ain't. But he's a lot older. He's like almost 28. It's almost 28. And he's got no mobility at the moment because he hasn't played for about 12 months. And he keeps getting injured. And he's fatter than me. Work that out. Calvin Phillips has not played football for 12 months. He's always injured. And he's fatter than me. Why should... Oh, I don't. Oh, this club, this club, man. KFC Phillips, you know. I like Calvin Phillips as a player. Don't get me wrong. When he was at Leeds, he was doing bits. He was doing bits at Leeds. That's why Man City bought him in the first place. But then he came to Man City looking like me, you know, walking in like this, looking like me, and Pep's like, what the fuck? I don't want that Phillips. If Phillips is going to come to Liverpool, I want the Calvin Phillips who was at Leeds. Give me that Calvin Phillips, not this new Calvin Phillips, not this chubby, I can't stay fit Calvin Phillips. I don't want that. I can see it happening though. I can see. Let me know in the chat. Can you actually see this happening? Can you actually see this transfer happening? Because I actually could, you know. I actually can see Liverpool looking at Calvin Phillips as an emergency transfer, because if they get Matheus Núñez in from Wolves, Calvin Phillips is not seeing any game time for Man City. None. And he hits the homegrown quota as well. You got to remember that as well, guys. Calvin Phillips hits the homegrown quota as well. Yeah, everyone's saying he could. You know, one Phillips in, one Phillips out. To me, to you, to me, to you. Jamie, honestly, don't think we'll get anybody. Neither do I at this moment in time. I'm getting really I'm getting a bit down about it. As I said, I love my football club, but I don't like them. It's as simple as that. That's how I feel at the moment. It really is. And I suppose that's how you all feel as well. You all love Liverpool. It's your football club, but I bet at this moment in time, you don't like them. This club be the death for me, man. And I'm a Liverpool YouTuber, man. It's not like I do other football teams. This is my team, Liverpool. I'm a Liverpool YouTuber. I've got to talk about Liverpool every day. Do you know how hard this is? So this came from Neil Jones via caught offside today. So he said, with just a few days remaining, the possibility of Liverpool do not make another signing is certainly growing. There you go. Oh my God. Why? Why? Yeah. Big up John in the chat. Big up Red and White. How you doing? Get somebody only happy Liverpool fan. Man, I was happy yesterday. I'm down today. Within a few days remaining, the possibility that Liverpool do not make another signing is certainly growing. That is from Neil Jones today. But then, hang on. This is where it gets confusing. So he also said this, but he also said this in the same conversation. All right, let me get this one up on the screen for you guys. He also said this one. So I'm sharing this all with you. So this is what he also said in the same conversation. So remember, Liverpool, he said the longer this goes on, it looks like Liverpool are not going to sign anybody, yeah? Then he said this. The word from within the club is that they are very much open to opportunities, which means if the right player is available at the right place, they will make a move. What does that mean? What does that mean? The right player at the available price. What does that mean? Because there's 77 players I can mention off the top of my head that are all at the right price and the right player. Can someone explain what does this mean? What does this garbage mean? And I'm not having a go at Neil Jones here. He's just a journalist quoting what he's heard. So I'm not having a go at Neil Jones. He's a great guy. I like Neil Jones. But what does it mean? What does it mean? The word within the club that they're very much open to opportunities. Open to what opportunities? What are they open to? Like, what are they open to? Guys, what are they open to? Let me know. What is this club open to? Because I don't know. I literally don't know what this club's open to. What are they open to? What players are like Gravenberch isn't right. Right, here's the other one. Right, so remember all that conversation we just had there, yeah? Just remember that conversation, right? So we've had two quotes, yeah? Let me see if I can find the other quote. It makes no sense. I'm going to give you another quote from Neil Jones now. And by the way, big up Neil Jones. I'm not having to go at you, son. It's just the club makes no sense, right? So this is another quote from Neil Jones that still don't make no sense. So we've gone from it. It looks like the club are not going to make any signings. So then another quote from Neil Jones from Caught Offside, the same publication today, saying Liverpool are still open to opportunities if the right player comes around, yeah? So the right player comes around. So remember all these quotes, yeah? Right, now I'm going to give you another one. And this is the next one. There is a good chance that Ryan Gravenberch becomes available late in the window, and Liverpool would certainly be in the mix. They like the midfielder profile, potential, and his ability to play across the midfield. So, if Ryan Gravenberch is not the right transfer, who in the blue moon is? If Liverpool like his profile, like his potential, and they like his ability to play in all areas in midfield, why are they not buying him? So when they say they're looking for potential and they're looking for this, and if an opportunity arises, they will go and get that player. That's the damn player. Go and do it. It's just mad. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. All three quotes make 0 sense, guys. All three quotes that we've just read out there, you put them all together because they came from the same publication today. from caught offside. All three things came to one conversation today. None of it makes sense because you're contradicting yourself every time they talk. They're contradicting themselves. As the days go on, it looks like Liverpool won't make a transfer. Then the next quote. Oh, Liverpool are open to all opportunities if the right player comes along. Then the next quote. Ryan Gravenberch is a Liverpool really like. They value him. He's got great potential and can play anywhere across the midfield. Have been scouting him for months. Makes no sense. So Ryan Gravenberch is obviously the player Liverpool are looking at that have got the right opportunity, but we're not making that move. Why are we not making that move? Why are we not chatting to him? What is going on? He might be a transfer that some people don't rate. I've seen it on social media already. There's a lot of Liverpool fans who don't rate Ryan Gravenberch. That's fair. That's cool. Whatever I like him. I think he's a good footballer. That's just not. He's had a bad hand at Bayern Munich. If we've got the Ryan Gravenberch that came from Ajax, I think everyone would be up for it. Just go and make the transfer happen. What we Tyler Morton or Ryan Gravenberch? What are we doing here? Is that what we're doing? Who's having final say? Now, so this Gravenberch news came out that we're looking at him, high potential. Bayern Munich are trying to get some other midfielders through the door, leaving room for Ryan Gravenberch to leave. Sofian Amrabat now, he looks like he's going to Man United. David Ornstein said that today. So Man United won't be going after Gravenberch no more because they're getting Amrabat. That frees up Gravenberch for us. This team, this fucking team, this team. It leaves us open door to go and get Ryan Gravenberch. It leaves us free to go and get him. And we're sitting there going, and then we got an article today saying from James Pearce. So we got all that article there, yeah? Put that over there a minute. Fresh article, James Pearce today. Oh, yeah, Liverpool are looking to keep the services of Tyler Morton, and Klopp wants to keep him. So does Klopp not rate Ryan Gravenberch, and he rates Tyler Morton higher than Ryan Gravenberch? Is that what we're saying here? Is Tyler Morton ranked higher on the list as a footballer, according to Jurgen Klopp, than Ryan Gravenberch is? Do the owners in Liverpool want Ryan Gravenberch, but Jurgen Klopp wants Tyler Morton to stay at the football club? I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what's right or wrong anymore. I don't know what's right or wrong anymore. Big up Tone. He says it's buying. Apparently, according to a lot of journalists out from Germany, they're saying Ryan Gravenberch is available if someone comes for him. So it looks like he is available. This football club, I don't know what's right or wrong anymore, guys. This football club is confusing the hell out of me. Why are we keeping players like Tyler Morton? Why are we loaning out Nat Phillips when the man is almost 30 and he just wants to leave the football club permanently and start his career somewhere else? Why have we just got to go and give us $3 million for him? Why are we not ringing Celtic and going, look, Celtic, look. Forget about, get on the phone to Celtic right now, yeah? Right, talk, right, forget about the loan deal. Yeah? If you offer us $3 million for Nat Phillips, he's yours. Yeah? 3 million and he's yours. No problem. Yeah? 3 million. And throw a bag of chips as well. Whatever you want to do. Yeah? Forget about a loan deal. Just do the bloody transfer. Just do the transfer. Just do the poxy transfer. Just get 3 million for Nat Phillips. What are we waiting for? Are we waiting for like 15, 20 million for Nat Phillips? It's not going to happen. You can't buy someone for that amount of money. The older he gets and he never plays. Just get 3 million to 5 million for Nat Phillips. Just call it a loss. Do whatever you want. You got that money in the bank. Just what is the point in loaning him? Oh, he's going to knock it off the park at Celtic. I could as well. And, I think I'm a pretty good semi-pro footballer, could look pretty good at Celtic. Well, is that what we go value him at now? Oh, Nat Phillips, he won the League Cup, the Scottish Cup. He won the treble at Celtic. He had a great season. He helped them win everything. Well, does that go up his value? Does that go up his value now? What has he gone from £2 to £3? What are we doing here? Like, literally, what are we doing? Just let the man go. Just let the man go. I don't know what this football club's about anymore. I am confused. Look, I know a lot of people back Jurgen Klopp, and rightly so. Jurgen Klopp is our manager. He's the best manager we've had, in my opinion, in 30 years since Kenny Dalglish, in 1990. All right, I'm 42 years of age. I can go back that far, right? So my opinion is, do I think Jurgen Klopp is correct in everything he does? No. Do I think there's issues with Jurgen Klopp right now? Yes. Are we allowed to talk about it? No, because everyone comes at you with the hammers. Do not talk about Jurgen. Do not talk about Jurgen. It's not his fault. I don't know whose fault it is anymore. The owners are dog shit. We know that. The owners are dog crap. The FSG financially sewer garbage. Yeah? That is what they are, right? Absolute sewer. Yeah? Sewer rats, scumbags, right? That's what they are. They don't care. They got no ambition. They got the ambition of a 7-year-old. That's what they got. They got the ambition of a 7-year-old. Oh, Daddy, I really want to get married one day. Oh, Daddy, one day I want a house. Oh, Daddy, I want that Bob the Builder set. Oh, Daddy, I want a tea set. Oh, Daddy, I want a train set. Oh, Daddy, I want this. Oh, Daddy, I want that. That's the ambition of a 7-year-old. That's what FSG are. They ain't got a poxy clue what they want. They don't know what they want. They're sitting in their offices in Boston right now. Oh, what how much money is the club making? I'm just going over the finances right now, and the club is making loads of money. That is great. That's all we need to do. But what about Jurgen and the boys? Who's Jurgen? The manager you hire for Liverpool Football Club? Oh, Jurgen's cool. He rang me the other day. He gave me a toe massage and everything. We're cool. Don't worry about that. Me and Jurgen are like this. Yeah. Just keep. All I care about is the numbers. Keep telling me the financials. That's all I care about. That's my ambition. Financials. I want to smell the green. Smell the money. Yeah, this club, man. This club. Look what it's doing to me. Look what it's doing to me right now. It's and do you know what makes things worse? Joel Schmack is on a 1-year contract, and it's up to him if he wants to stay after the summer transfer window finished. Did you know that? I've been trying to tell this. I've been trying to tell this to people for months. They didn't believe me. Everyone kept telling me, no, Jamie, Joel Schmack is only in for 3 months. He's not. He's got a 12-month contract, and it's up to him if he wants to stay. So if he wants to stay, we got George through the January transfer window and next summer's transfer window. Good luck. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't, club, man. This club. Oh. Mike says his club is like a rundown IOP. We don't even know what an IOP is here, Dan. I think IOP, if I remember rightly, because we don't have them in the UK, I think an IOP is that the International House of Pancakes? Is that what it stands for? Don't know. But you're right. You're right. FSG see us as a franchise. That's what FSG see us as. They see us as a franchise, like a McDonald's, yeah? Liverpool Football Club to FSG are just a McDonald's. We're a franchise. And what they do, they hire people to then run that franchise. So FSG get Tom Werner, Mike Gordon. So really it's Mike Gordon and Billy Hogan. That's who they employ to run the day-to-day runnings of Liverpool Football Club. And that's it. Our owners couldn't care less. Yeah. Tom Werner, John W. Henry. They come to Anfield once in a blue moon, or they come to Chelsea like they did this season to London with the whole FSG army walking like gangsters, and we're all getting our hopes up thinking, oh, they're here to sort out the transfers. Let's just sort this out now. He's on the case. And it weren't. They come to snitch up Chelsea, to grass on Chelsea like pathetic school children. That's what they did. They come to London to grass Chelsea up to the Premier League and to the FA like little school children. Oh, Chelsea are being so naughty. Chelsea are being so naughty and they're overpaying for so many players. Oh, we can't financially compete with that. And instead of FSG trying to do better within, to compete with Chelsea, all they want to do, we're going to grass on you. We go grass on you like slithering little children. We're going to go to the FA and go bring Linda with me. Linda's going to show a bit of tit to get them all confused what's going on. Linda's go, woo! Yeah, that's what we're going to do over here. Fuck, piss off. That's not owners. Piss off. Snitches, you know what snitches get? We all know what snitches get, you know what I mean? No, I'm not. I can't be doing it. I can't. Club. I'm 42. I want to see 43. This club is not helping. This club is not helping. And then we got. And if that ain't the end of it, we got the Mo Salah situation. We got the Mo Salah situation. And this Mo Salah situation is pretty. It's an interesting story that won't go away. It's an interesting story that won't go away. And I think Mo Salah's going to leave. I really do. I think Mo Salah's going to leave. Now, does he leave this summer? Maybe not. Does he leave in January? Maybe. I can see that. The problem is that Saudi Arabia's transfer window closes, I believe, something like the 20th of September. So they can still buy Madio. They can still buy Mohamed Salah after our transfer window closes. So once our transfer window closes, they can go and buy Mo Salah. It's a worry. It's a worry. I ain't gonna lie, guys. Now, they are saying they're basically saying that Mo Salah's not for sale, and that's all good. I've said this many times. Words are really good. You know, I can come out and say that, Mo Salah's not for sale. I'm a Liverpool representative, and I'm going to say, hand on my heart right now, Mo Salah's not for sale. Yeah, Mo Salah's not for sale. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, I've got trust in Jurgen, Barry. Don't worry about that. It's the owners. Yeah, Mo Salah's not for sale, and I'm like, words are words, easy to say, right? It's Mo Salah only not for sale right now because they've not come with the right number. Look, for me, every footballer playing football in anywhere in the world right now all has a transfer number. And if you hit the right number, that person's for sale. I don't believe there's a player playing football right now that is priceless and hasn't got a transfer number on his head. In my opinion, everyone has a value. And if you offer that value, anyone will sell. Yeah? If they come with a ridiculous number. If Salah's number's 200 million, and that's what Liverpool sell at, if they come with 200 million, Liverpool are selling him. It don't matter where we are. Our transfer deadline could have finished. If they offer 200 million, Salah will go. Now, Salah will go. Everyone's got a price. As the $1 Million Man said, everyone's got a price. And it's true. Everyone's got a price. Just offer that value. Apart from Nat Phillips, by the look of it. Nat Phillips looks like he's the only footballer in the world who don't have a price. No one can match what apparently Nat Phillips is worth because he just goes on loan everywhere. I don't know what Liverpool want for Nat Phillips. It must be ridiculous money. But I think Salah, my worry is a Liverpool fan. And I think everyone in the chat, there's 205 people in the chat right now. Please go and smash that like button if you've not liked the video so far. I'd appreciate it. If you are a new subscriber around here and you're new today, let me know in the live chat if you're a new subscriber today with a thumbs up in the chat and I will shout you out. Big up all the new subscribers. Big up all the old subscribers. Big up to everyone who comes here every day. Big up to all of you. Go and smash that like. Go and smash that subscribe. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. I'm a Liverpool-based only YouTube channel. So everything I talk about is Liverpool Football Club, which is getting a bit more difficult as the days go on. I ain't going to lie, but we do what we do around here. So if you're enjoying this content, I appreciate it. Much love to all of you. Walid, big up, man. Big up, Walid, in the chat. Much love, my friend. Much love. I think everyone in the chat right now, Nat Phillips is worth £1 billion, you know it. I think everyone in the chat right now, including me, are all a little worried that if they come with a very, very good transfer offer for Mo Salah, that we'll accept it. And that's a worry for me. I've never really worried about Mo Salah leaving Liverpool Football Club, ever. Even when we was trying to get a new deal for him, you know, I still didn't think Mo Salah was leaving the football club, even when he was trying to get another new deal. But this is the first time, probably since we've had Mo Salah at Liverpool Football Club in the 7 years we've had Mo Salah at the football club, that I'm actually a little worried that Mo Salah could be off. Now, for me, it'd have to take a ridiculous offer for Liverpool to accept Mo Salah leaving with 3 days left of the transfer window to go. Even when their transfer window shuts and theirs is still open to, I believe, some people will keep saying it's the 20th of September. Some people have said it's the 7th of September. But whatever it is, Saudi Arabia's transfer window is opened a week or two longer than ours. And my worry is it could be the 2nd of September, the 3rd of September, and they come in and go, look, here's 200 million for Mo Salah, take it or leave it. And our owners will look at it and go, Mo Salah's 31 years old. He's on 350 grand a week. So straight away, we get that wages off the club and we can bank 150 million. 200 million, we can bank it and take them wages off the club. It's a bit of a worry. It's all a bit of a worry for me. Now, do I blame Mo Salah going? If he wants to go, that is. That's if Mo wants to go, right? And if Mo does want to go, would we blame him? The club is not... Look, Mo Salah's a world-class talent. Are the club being ambitious enough to keep players like Mo Salah at Liverpool? That's a question I'm going to ask everyone in the chat right now. There's 200 people in the chat. Yes or no, guys? Are the club being ambitious enough to keep players like Mo Salah at Liverpool? Let me know in the live chat right now. Yes or no? You know, and if Salah wants to go and get his money, I wouldn't blame him either. You know, I can't... It's very hard for me to sit there, right, when I look at a player who's 31 years of age, going on 32, right, and he's getting offered money that you could never believe, you know, and he can make fortunes for the rest of his life. His kids' are financially set for the rest of their life. It's that kind of money, you know. How do you turn that down? So I wouldn't blame him. Plus, he's the biggest Arab star in the world. Let's face it right now. He's the biggest Arab sports star probably in the world, right? Definitely in football terms. So I can see the appeal for him going to Saudi Arabia with that in mind as well. He'd be a superstar. I know Neymar and Ronaldo are out there, but they would be nothing compared to Saudi Arabia. Then the whole of Egypt apparently would sign up to that brand new sports channel that they got over there, that if he goes to Saudi, they'll be watching him on. That all the stadiums will be sold out with Mo Salah. I don't think we understand. I don't think we probably don't get it, right? But Mo Salah in Saudi Arabia will be worshipped. Absolutely worshipped. And I don't blame him for that. But there's a point as well when you go, you're earning quite a lot of money at Liverpool at the same time. So you can play devil's advocate here, guys. You can play devil's advocate here. And Liverpool could sit down with Mo Salah and go, look, you're earning a lot of wedge at our club right now. You're getting 350k a week, you know, and that's guaranteed every week, 350 grand a week with add-ons. You're probably getting close to 400 grand a week with bonuses anyway, and all your sponsorship deals and everything you get. Mo Salah's probably earning around 400k a week anyway. So Liverpool could sit there and go, look, yes, we understand the thing of like, you're a massive Arab footballer, you're the biggest Arab star in the world. Going to Saudi Arabia probably makes sense to you and your family and everything like that, and we get it. But you're making mint here. And plus, you're playing for Liverpool Football Club. We're trying to compete on all levels, although we're not showing it. We're trying to get back in the Champions League where you want to play. You put that on Mo as well, and you let Mo decide, and it's up to him, ain't it? It's not if we can't change, you can't change. It's an interesting one, man. It's an interesting one. Big up Jay Ruiz. Greetings from Peru. Love your channel. Big up to you, my friend. Thank you very much for joining me. Much love to you, my man. Big up Colin in the chat. It's been a while, man. Are you doing well? Jamie, you say your job paid 500 a week and you offered 3K a week. What would you do? Of course, you'd go. Of course. There's no doubt about it. Saudi will wait till next week, and then boom, 175 million bid watch. That's what I'm, Russell. That is what I'm worried about, and I think a lot of us are pretty much worried about is that could be the case. I don't think Mo would ever put in a transfer request or anything like that. I think Mo has too much respect. I think Mo Salah literally has a lot of love for Liverpool Football Club. I think Mo Salah actually does love Liverpool Football Club and has a lot of respect for our football club. He has a lot of respect for the manager. I don't think he would ever put in a transfer request or fight for his way to leave. I think if Mo found out that Al Ittihad or whoever it is in Saudi put in a bid for Mo Salah and we turned it down, I don't think for one moment Mo Salah would get upset about it. I think, all right, they turned it down. It ain't going to happen, but I love this football club and I'll carry on. Because I think Mo Salah is like that. I don't think he'll kick off about it, which I'm glad about, because if Mo Salah did kick off about it, then we have got issues. But I don't think he would. I don't think he'd do a Coutinho and have a back injury or anything like that. It'd have to be ridiculous money, guys. It'd have to be ridiculous money. It really would. Well, it says it won't be 175 million pounds. It will 200 million. Yeah, it'd have to be something like that. It'd have to be 200. It'd have to be a lot of money. Really would. Big up Hamza. Big up Jay. Love you, bro. Doing a good job. Thank you, my friend. I really do appreciate that. Mark my words, Saudis will not keep their price and wage payments in 2 years. He will implode. I see it, Spirit. I see it, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Big up, Colin, becoming a member. Much love to you, Colin. Big up to you, my son. Big up to you. Thank you for joining the membership, Team OG membership. Big up to you, man. Much love. Appreciate you being on board, my man. I don't know if you were membership before and you just renewed, but big up to you, Colin. Much love to you, my friend. Much love. Big up Frank Carlisle. Guys, go and make sure you go and subscribe to Frank Carlisle's channel. Mods, if you can, could you put Frank's channel link in his channel in the live chat, please? When any of the mods put the link to Frank's channel in the live chat, guys, please go and click on that link and quickly subscribe to his channel. He's a great guy. He's quite a famous guy as well, Frank. He's been on telly and that. He's a great historian as well. About Liverpool, the city of Liverpool. He's a great historian. He's got loads of stories on that as well. So go and follow him on that. Also, big Liverpool fan, massive Liverpool fan, big Scouser, loves the club, loves the city. Kicking it now with his channel as well. Got great guests on there. Go and do that as well, guys. Go and show him some love. He's a great guy. And he's always over here as well, showing us love as well. Mo is gone, methinks. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Big up Honesty, being a member for 7 months. Much love to you, man. These are starting to come through on StreamYard now. These never used to come through on StreamYard, so I'm glad StreamYard has sorted that stuff out and put these in now. Big up Honesty says, a member for 7 months. Firstly, much love to you, my friend. Says Doucouré or Douglas Luiz for me personally. Douglas Luiz, yeah. Big up Honesty, yeah. Douglas Luiz also will be homegrown as well, because I think he was under 21 when he went to Man City originally from Brazil. Yeah, big up to Frank Carlisle, says Drunk Vigo there. Max asking a question to the mods right there. Why did NYFY get timed out? Sorry, man. I don't know why you got timed out. It weren't me, Lo. Big up to you, Lo. I hope you're all right. I didn't time you out. I don't know who did that. Big up to you, Lo, man. Big up Cav in the chat. It's been a while, Cav. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Kev Smith saying we should sell Mo Salah. Ooh. Kev, put in the chat why you think we should sell him. I want to know why, man. Put it in the chat, man. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. What happened to my man here? Who timed him out? Who timed him out? My man here, NYFY. He's good. He's always in the chat. He's a good guy. Red, white, and red, aka NYFY. If you're still in the chat, man, stay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I don't know who did that. It weren't me anyway. Big up to you. Big up Gun Ben in the chat. How you doing, man? This is a hit and a dub, but we might panic to buy a Rabiot, Jamie. I don't actually mind. You know what? I've said this a while now. I don't actually mind Rabiot. I don't actually mind Rabiot because he's one of them players who does all the dog work, all the hard work, you know. And I think when a Rabiot plays for France, I think France look a little bit better. When he don't play, I don't think they look as good. He's one of them sort of like no one rates him. People don't like him. I think it's his mum who's a bit of a pain in the ass as well. But yeah, but he's one of them players who just gets on with his work, does all the doggy work. I get you, man. I wouldn't hate on it personally. Being up Mike, how do Chelsea even have more money to buy Musiala? Is that what they're buying? Get out of it, Mike. What? No, surely not. Right. So apparently, someone's just received a major update from a source at Liverpool regarding new arrivals, and they put in "wow" in capitals. Trying to verify the information. I'll be back in a few hours. Stay tuned. Right. This could be absolute bullshit, but let's find out. If there's anything that comes up with that, we'll let you know. It's just. I don't care about Luton Town making signings. Oh yeah, Connor Bradley's injury. He's got a massive back injury. He won't be back till after November. So we've got no right back at the moment, apart from Trent Alexander-Arnold. That's all good, ain't it? No right back cover. So our right back cover's got an injury till November. That's great, ain't it? He won't be back till Christmas probably. Oh, yeah, she's just. Oh, I don't care about new contracts. I couldn't care about new contracts to young players. I couldn't care. Couldn't give a damn at this moment in time. There are people that are very confident on Twitter that Liverpool going to sign someone. Big up Dave O'Cop as well. Big up the Dave O'Cop, great guy. He says, I expect Liverpool will make a late signing. Liverpool have inquired about defenders, therefore the club obviously expects a defender is needed. So Kanate picking up a minor injury, Van Dijk facing suspension. It adds to the dilemma. Still think we'll sign one more. That's from Dave O'Cop. That was just recently. So Dave O'Cop has also put breaking news. Sky Sports have confirmed that Nat Phillips will travel to Glasgow tonight ahead of a loan move to Celtic. So it looks like Nat Phillips is going to Celtic. So let's work this out. Let's work this out, guys. if Liverpool are letting Nat Phillips go on loan, right? So Liverpool are willing to let Nat Phillips go on to loan to Celtic, and he's going up to Glasgow tonight to complete his move to Celtic, right? So that's one defender down, yeah? Konate's injured. That's two defenders down. Virgil's going to probably miss about 4 games because of the suspension, because he back chatted the referees and all that, and they're going to come down hard on him. So Virgil's probably going to miss 4 games. So there's no Nat Phillips, no Konate, no Virgil. Yeah, we're buying a defender. Forget about all this midfielder stuff. We're probably going to get a defender in. Big up Frank Carlo says, blimey, I'm famous on the Jamie chat. Thank you, Jamie, my friend. Big up Frank Carlo. Go, there's his link there to Frank's channel. Go and give it a smash, guys. Go and subscribe over to Frank's channel. We should sign to Yarby, says Russell. Yep. The news on Doucouré, Drew, is there is no news. Apparently, the news on Doucouré is that the valuation is 70 million. Liverpool find too steep, and they are not going to go near it. Jamie, you hear any rumours of the takeover talks? Yeah, takeover talks always happen when there's 3 days left of the transfer window. It's the greatest PR move they ever done because everyone goes, "Oh, takeover talks." Hang on, wait a minute. Click the link, and you see it's a geezer from Kuwait who's worth 1.5 trillion, and they're like, "Wow, geezer from Kuwait's worth 1.5 trillion." Forget about all this. What's happening in transfers right now? This is my attention. Ain't happening. Just again, their PR shit. I ain't falling for it, man. I ain't falling for it anymore. I really ain't. I ain't falling for any of their bollocks anymore. Kevin's saying so we can get a better right winger. Kev not happy with Mo Salah on the right. Kev, who would you buy in the right wing position? Let me know in the chat, man. Let me know in the chat. Big up Sean. He says if we want Trent to invert, we need a left centre back. We need one, even if we play 4-3-3. I'll get the DM situation because of Casado, but a centre back situation is negligent. It looks like we're going to look like we're probably looking to get a centre back in. There's no way. Surely this club can't be that dim to let Nat Phillips go on loan. Van Dijk looking like he's going to have a 4-game match suspension. And Bradley now injured till past November. Apparently his back injury is going to take him all the way through November. So you're probably not going to see Bradley till Christmas time. No Virgil for 4 games probably. No Konate. And now Nat Phillips going out on loan. Surely the club can't be this stupid. They must have a defender up their sleeves. Don't say that. Don't say that, Sean, because I can see my club doing that. Do not say it. Do not say it. Oh, man. Cafe LFC says making loads of inquiries, but don't want to pay the prices. This is the thing. It's like, what is the point in inquiring and not paying? Do you know what I mean? Because you're obviously interested in these players, but you don't want to pay the price. It seems not to make sense to me. It seems not to make sense to me. You know, there's players there you really like. Go and buy them. Just go and get them in. I mean, you're obviously looking at them for a reason. You're obviously inquiring them for about a reason. You know, if you go shopping or you're looking around and you're inquiring about something, you're inquiring about it because it's taken your fancy. You've taken a liking to it. It's something you really want. You know, and usually you invest. But we're like, no, we're just window shop. We're just window shop. Big up, Kathy. You're right. Kathy, you're right. Big up to you. Thank you for being here. Kathy, I think you might be a new subscriber or new in the comments anyway. Big up to you, Kathy. Thank you for being there. Big up FC Aaron in the house. Big up John Conway as a super chat. Much love, man. Big up Jamie. How are you? I'll be 47 on Monday. Big up your birthday to you on Monday, Mr. John Conway. I hope you have a good birthday, man. I hope you have a good birthday coming up on Monday. Nice long weekend for you, my friend. Well, I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Every day I forgot about Coutinho. back injury. He's not worth 50. That Doucouré, yeah. Jamie, I think we need a left-sided centre-back more than a random DM. I don't think we need a DM because we've got a DM in Wataru Endo and Stefan Bajcetic. You know, these everyone keeps calling for a number 6. I don't think that's what we're after. I think we're after a number 8. That's why we're linked with Ryan Gravenberch and things like that. I'd be surprised if we got a number 6 in because they bigged up Wataru Endo so much now. He looks like he's our number 6 for the season, and then Stefan's his replacement. That's what it looks like to me. And they're trying to get another 8 through the door. Thing is, though, I'm not totally unhappy with our midfield options right now. I'm not like sitting here disgusted in what we've got. I think we just need a bit more. And I think you guys might be quite thinking like that as well. You know, Thiago, when fit, is a quality midfielder. You got McAllister's quality, Szoboszlai's quality. You got Wataru Endo there. You got Stefan Bajcetic there. You got Curtis Jones there. You got Harvey Elliott there. All right. I'm not like totally unhappy with their midfield options. For me, I just want more. If you add a Gravenberch to that or a Doucouré to that, then it bolsters that midfield and it looks really good on paper as well. So I'm not unhappy with our options. I just feel like we need 1 or 2 more to bolster it. That's what we need. But you are right, Sean, with the centre backs. And I think by the look of it, probably going to be after a centre back now. Big up, Mike. We shouldn't be playing 4-3-3 anymore in a way. We have to change now because Mo's gone in the summer in a way, get ahead of the problem. I agree, Mike. Yeah, and that's the thing with Mohamed Salah, guys. Keeping him next season when he's only got a year left in his deal, does anyone really think FSG are going to give Mo Salah an improved contract? Like, really? Does anyone think FSG are going to give our owners going to give Mo Salah an improved contract? They should do because he's our best player. I think all your best players at your club should get improved contracts. We've got another problem as well. Alisson Becker next year will need a contract renewal. Not next year, the year after. He's till 2027. No, Virgil van Dijk, sorry. The Virgil van Dijk situation is going to be interesting because he's going to need a contract renewal. What do we do? Do we give Virgil van Dijk a contract renewal or do we let him go? Next summer is going to be so interesting. You thought this summer was balmy, guys. Next summer, you got Mo Salah's contract. You got Virgil's contract. You got Thiago's contract. All winding down. Need to get ahead of the curve. Jamie, this is LFC. They'll tell you they've got Kwanzaa, Endo can play centre back, and Joe Matip are still here. Don't say that. You're right. Don't say it. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? You're right as well. Oh, God's sake. Yeah, Goins is backup right back, but he's not an out-and-out right back, is he? He's a versatile centre back who can play right back. I'd rather have a right back cover. I would take Amrabat, maybe. I don't think Klopp rates Amrabat. No, I'm with you, Mac. I don't think Klopp rates Amrabat because Amrabat's only going to be what £8 million more than we paid for Endo. So if Liverpool rated, I think our manager rated Endo more than he rated Amrabat because Amrabat is only going to cost £7 or £8 million more apparently than Endo cost. Aaron says Salah stays. We don't sign anyone, in my opinion. Pavel doesn't sound like a bad sign now after Hall. No, it doesn't, my man. He doesn't. You're right. Yeah, happy birthday to John for Monday. One of the biggest Liverpool fans in the channels, man. He's on every Liverpool channel, donating, subscribing. Man's a G. John Kelly says LFC are bordering on pure negligence. and it's disgraceful. You are right, my friend. Big up John Kelly in the chat. Don't know if you're new or not, but big up to you today, John Kelly. I don't remember seeing you here before, but I might have passed you by before. But big up to you, man. Captain Sal says Salah staying will be like a new signing. It's all right. We haven't seen Thiago or Stefan Bajcetic yet this season. Wait till they play. Wait till Stefan Bajcetic and Thiago play for Liverpool again this season. That'd be the commentary. You can imagine the commentary in that game. Oh, it's like a new signing. They got Stefan back on the field. They got Thiago back on the field. It's bolstered their midfield already. Now look at their midfield. Look at the difference in Liverpool's midfield now. They got Thiago back. They got Stefan back. That's all you go here. That's all you go here. I'm like, what? What, a young guy in Stefan Bajcetic who played a handful of games last season and we all got on the hype train about. And then Thiago, who's a fabulous footballer, but he can't stay fit because his legs are made out of Watsits. Is that what we're talking about here? So yeah, new signings. There are so many good eights and centre backs out there though. So why aren't we signing someone? It's so weird. The DMs are overpriced. So I get that. I'm with you, Sean. There's loads of players out there. Me and Cal from Coppish, big up to him, my friend. We had this discussion the other day offline when we were talking, when we were messaging offline, and we talk about it all the time. It's like you got to look at it. Who does Klopp like as well? I think that is a factor in what we do now. I think we have to bring that factor into what we do in the transfer windows now. Now, Jurgen Klopp's not in charge of fighting for anyone gets at me. Jurgen Klopp is not in charge of financials or the budget or the salaries or anything like that. But I do think he has a say on play. I do think there's players that Klopp likes and there's players out there that he don't like. And there's a lot of players, like you're saying, that are cheap, available, and very good footballers that maybe our managers just don't fancy. Maybe there's players that I remember Jed Spence. I remember everyone going mad. Why ain't Liverpool in for Jed Spence when he went to Tottenham? Why ain't Liverpool in for Jed Spence? He'd be perfect right back cover for Trent Alexander-Arnold. It was because he's trash. That's why. No Tottenham manager liked Jed Spence. Conte didn't like him. And their new geezer don't like him either, and he's going out on loan. No one. It's because he's not that great. I think sometimes as fans we can big up players to be better than they actually are. But you're right. I do think we have to put the manager in there now and have a talk about it. Now, the manager's not to blame. I'm not blaming Klopp or anything like that for about financials and budget and wages and structure and all that stuff. That's down on the owners, yeah. But there are players about this summer that Liverpool could have got in. And I'd always think, does the manager have a say where he goes, I don't like that player. I don't fancy that player. I'm not getting that player in. It's just a discussion. And I think we need to bring it up from time to time. You know what I mean? I think we have to. It's only right to bring that sort of stuff up from time to time. People don't have to agree. I'm all cool with that. You don't have to agree, but yeah. Supreme Team J, big up to you, my man. I missed the Kep from Turam Links. Yeah, they were good days, weren't they? They were good days. There's an Albert in Florida. I think he is. Yeah, there's a bad hurricane there, though, ain't there? Yeah. So Albert, if you're watching, man, let us know if you're all right. I've got Albert in WhatsApp, so I'll message Albert later just to make sure. Big up Aaron, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you here. FSG are a joke. They don't want to do anything for this team, but they make money from it in the meantime. Other football clubs are doing it for the trophies. I agree, Aaron. This is my issue. They're making money. They're making that green. As long as they make that, it's all good in their world. As long as that's coming in. They ain't got the ambition. They got ambition to be rich. They ain't got ambition to be popular. What I don't get about FSG as well is that they have one of the friendliest, loving fan bases in the world in Liverpool Football Club. We Liverpool fans will get behind anything. We do that. We're a lovely bunch. We you couldn't ask for a better bunch of fans, yeah. We will get behind anything and everyone. Yeah, we treat everyone lovely, right? We try and do our best, treat everyone beautifully, right? And they could have been welcomed into the family by just spending a bit more money. And we would always be like, okay, cool. FSG if FSG looked like they had the ambition to go head to head with Man City every year, but we didn't always win the Premier League. Us as Liverpool fans would be like, yeah, that's fine. We didn't win the Premier League that year because Man City are so good and they won the league. But you showed the ambition to try and compete with them. So you're cool. You know, we'll eventually get there. Keep showing that ambition. But no, they've neglected that and gone, no, fuck you lot. Stuff you lot. You know, we're not going to show that kind of ambition. You know, our ambition is just to make money. And you fucked up. FSG, you messed up, guys. You messed up. Douglas Luiz links. Do you rate him over Gravenberch? I think I'd rather have Douglas Luiz over Gravenberch for the fact that I've watched Douglas Luiz a lot more than I've watched Gravenberch. And I like Douglas Luiz. I think he's a good player, man. He's got 8 Brazilian caps as well. He came through Man City's youth team. He's a good player. Plus, he'd be homegrown because he came through Man City's youth team, I believe. So he would be homegrown. I rate him. I think he's a decent footballer. So, yeah, probably, if I had the choice, it probably would be Douglas Luiz. Don Courslater, big up to you for the super. Jamie Neil Jones, the word from in the club is that they're very much open to opportunities if the right player comes available. 100% PR. Yeah, big up Don Courslater. And we were talking about that earlier in the show, my friend. You're damn right, though. It is looking like PR because he said other things in that as well. He quoted other things where he said that Liverpool really like Ryan Gravenberch. But if they really like him, why is he not the right player? So why are we not going for him? None of it makes sense, but big up to you. Thank you for your super chat. Goose up. I'm going to phone my local takeaway and ask them I'm quiner about dinner. Jamie, don't be surprised if we sign Drewsbury Hall from Leicester. Oh, for fuck. Oh, I'm telling you, I think it might be Calvin Phillips. You know, the more I think about it, the more I think it could be Calvin Phillips. It's a Milkus try. It looks that way. He's in Orlando. Yeah, I got Albert's number. I'll give him a bell later, see if he's all right. And big up to you. He says, she says, I don't think Neil Jones is as well informed at Anfield as he has been. No switch to him. He's just a fine journalist. I agree. I like Neil Jones. Everything we're saying about him, we're just talking about his quotes, what he's been told. Nothing on Neil Jones. Neil Jones is a great guy. I'm going to a story about Neil Jones. Neil Jones helped me out on my channel. I'm going to big up Neil Jones. I like the guy. He helped me in my growth of my channel. You know, my wife got in touch with him like almost 18 months ago now, almost 2 years ago. She got in touch with him, and he pushed my channel on Twitter and threw it out there, and I got loads of subscribers from it. So yeah, Neil Jones, friend of the channel, man. He helped the channel start with. So yeah, big up Neil Jones. And when we're quoting from Neil Jones here, we're not having to go at Neil Jones or any Liverpool journalist. They're just getting their quotes from the football club itself, and they're just putting it out there to the public. I actually feel sorry for people like James Pearce and Neil Jones and Paul Joyce and all that, because all they're doing is telling us fans what the club is telling them, and then they're getting it in the neck. You know what I mean? It's not their fault. They're just getting told what they're getting told. The worst thing is, Jamie, I've lost the fight to have a go at Fenway. I'm just accepting it now. They've beaten me. This is the thing. It's getting that way. Fenway scamming grifters. Yeah, man. I agree, man. And I've been asking this. I've been asking this question for years now. What is the right player? I don't know. I've been asking this. I keep asking this question. I'm looking for answers. I don't know the answer to it. What is the right player? This is such a good question. Like, no one knows. I don't think any of us really know, unfortunately. I don't think any of us will ever know. But it's so demoralising, ain't it? I'm seeing if there's anything else on Twitter. Just seeing if there's anything else on Twitter. Any other news while we're live? I don't think there is any at the moment. I found Nat Phillips' replacement, by the way. If anyone wants to know, I found Nat Phillips' replacement. You don't have to worry about that now. That's all sorted. Oh, where's it gone? Oh, it just went off. I can't. Oh, for goodness sake, it's gone. Jurgen Klopp's stubbornness and John Henway's lack of ambition has become a toxic cocktail which threatens to diminish this club. It's so true. It's so true. It is very. Do you know what irritates me? I'm going to say this right now. Right, and this bit irritates me, yeah. And people might have a go at me about this. The people might have a go at me about this, but before I answer that, Jamie, what happened to your panel show you used to have? What panel show? What, the After Dark podcast? There's a few things, but the After Dark podcast, that I never got time to can do it anymore. To be truthful, because it was like last year. My daughter was having her surgery, and she was in hospital from summer till Christmas, weren't she? So I had to put it on hold, and then I think people moved on. We all moved on, and we all do our own different things now. So it was hard to get the boys together again. But that's the one you're talking about. Yeah, I did enjoy doing that because it was not football related. It was just a podcast. Where me and the guys got together and just had a laugh and told jokes and stories and that. Good times, good times. We might bring it back. You never know. We might bring an episode of the After Dark podcast back one day. If people want it, if people want the After Dark podcast, I'm sure I can get the boys back together to bring you a special episode. So if you guys want it, you're going to have to let me know. If you guys want the After Dark podcast, you're going to have to let me know because I can show you, I can do it. If no one ever saw it, the After Dark podcast was basically a show where me and the boys all got together and we chatted about everything. We just took the mick out of each other. We told jokes, stories, all that sort of stuff. News items from the daily news, funny clips, all that sort of stuff. Just had a proper laugh, proper comedy type podcast. So if people want that again, if people want that kind of show, you guys let me know and I can maybe put a special one. I could probably put a special one together, you know what I mean? That first ever episode, one of the funniest things on here was hilarious. Yeah, I do miss it. I miss the boys. I miss getting all together with Savage and Cav and what was it? Who else was on it? Cav, Savage, myself, John, and I can't remember who else now. A few more of us as well. Some substitute people came in and out as well. We just had a good time. We had a good laugh. It was a good time, man. Really enjoyed it. I've done all the supers. Yes, bring it back in for just a special one only. I might do. Like, if you guys want it, you have to let me know. Talk about it on Twitter. Get it on the foot. I'll talk about. I'll see if everyone else is up for a special. Maybe we can bring ends in it now because ends is back. Like ends weren't in it before. Maybe we can bring ends in it. Maybe Cav, if Cav's in the chat. Cav, if you're in the chat, let me know. If you want to come back for a one-off special, Yeah, do a one-off special. Maybe I'll do a poll. Let me do a quick poll in the chat. Let me do a quick poll in the chat. Let me close that one. Right. Let me just write this out. Right. There you go. It's in the chat. Go and hit that. Go and hit the votes in the poll, and we'll get to the poll in a minute. Yeah, Stubbsy did one. Yeah, Stubbsy did one. Slow sports news. Breaking Ryan Babel and Colton Colwyn swap deal talks. Do you remember that? John's saying, yeah, Jamie, bring it back for a special. Look, if the people are available and willing to do it, we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll do it. I'll do it on my other channel. I'll do it on my other channel. So if I do it on this channel, look, to let you know about the After Dark podcast. Yeah, I can't do it on this channel because I'm monetized on this channel, and I would lose everything. Let's put it that way. So I'd have to do it on my other channel, but I'm sure I could get some of the guys in and do that. Yeah, definitely. Look out for that, guys. That is something I might do. I might do. Jamie, have you considered doing a movie reaction video? I don't know if I'm good at reactions. That's my thing. I know man Savage. Go and check out Savage's channels. I think it's Hugo Online. If you go and watch, Savage, good friend of the go and check out Hugo Online. Savage does movie reactions and TV reactions, and there he's better at it than I am. I don't know if I'd be any good at movie reactions, to be fair. My wife has asked me about that before as well, if I would do something like that. I just don't know if it's me. I like cracking jokes and stuff like that. So, yeah. Snatch of the day, Jesus Christ. Amrabat might go to Man United on loan. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently United can't afford to buy him because of FFP. Dempsey and Complank. Oh, do you remember Liverpool were after Konoplyanka for every year, every single season. Every single season, Liverpool got linked to Konoplyanka. Every single season. Do you remember Clint Dempsey? Oh man, Gravenberch might turn into a low to buy as well. Definitely. Yeah, I've got to bring that back. But I've got to bring that back, Daz. I just got to find time. That's all it is. Once I find time, I'll bring it back. But guys, look, I don't think there's much more to chat about on that side of the things at the moment. I think we spoke about this quite well. We got our frustrations out. Well, I certainly did. There's some things coming out. Liverpool likely to miss out on Cheick Doucouré or Crystal Palace standing firm their 70 million asking price. It'd be done with Liverpool. It would not be surprising if a deal for Andre, perhaps for January, was lined up once Fluminense's season is done and dusted. That wouldn't shock me as well. I think that's something that could happen. It's just it. I don't get it. The club's done, as far as I'm concerned. Jamie, right. So I've got to let you know what's going on the weekend, guys, because I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back. Yeah, tomorrow will be a late night video. Tomorrow will be quite a late video, and it probably might be my last one for the weekend. I might not be around this weekend, guys, between Friday and Monday. The reason is my wife is going away for a girly weekend. So my wife is going away for a girly weekend, and I've got the kids to myself all weekend. So me having my 3 kids for this weekend, I might not be able to go live this weekend at all because it's just me and the kids. The wife is going away for a girly weekend, so I might not be available this weekend. Plus, it's back to school for everyone on Monday, so I'll be busy with that. So I might not be available between Friday and Monday, guys. I do apologise. I know we got Liverpool Villa, so there'll be watch-alongs, match reactions and that. Plus, we got the transfer deadline day. Plus, we got the Europa League draw. Come on. We got the Europa League draw on Friday as well. Now, what I will try and do, if my kids play ball, and I would get my kids babysitted, but my wife's going away with all their aunties and their nans and everything. So they're going away with this girly weekends. There's no one around for my kids to be looked after. So what I do, I might have to go on late at night, like 11 p.m. shows over the weekend when the kids are asleep. So if I can, look out for it. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if I do go live at any time between Friday and Monday, it'll be really late at night, probably like between 10 and midnight, something like that. So if I do, that's when you see me. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back late tomorrow. It'll be an evening show tomorrow night because we're all busy tomorrow. So look out for a video tomorrow evening. I'll do a Villa preview probably tomorrow. Get that sorted. And then if I'm not around the weekends, you guys know why I'm not around the weekend. But big up to everyone. Thank you for being here today. I do appreciate it. Make sure you go and hit that like. Make sure you go and hit the subscribe and all that good stuff. Yeah, she's going to watch around you. Right, big up. Much love. See you again soon. Bye-bye.